tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 40 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today. Texas red, not cleared leather, for a bullet fairly ripped. And the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Big iron, big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and each and every one of you is wonderful in your own special way. What that means, folks, time for some news. Good Springs has fended off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This according to an old man armed to the teeth with dynamite. In other news,
it's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you.
Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. That news was brought to you by the Tops Casino. You'll dig us, baby. We're the Tops. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
Yippee-yay, there'll be no wedding bells for today. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle, as I go riding merrily along. Jingle, jangle. When they sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle, jangle. And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell. Though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never fell. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle, as I go riding merrily along.
Hey.
They sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single?
Excuse me, but I'm busy.
And that song ain't so very far from
Hi.
wrong.
What can I do for you? You saw our front sign, didn't you? This is where all the beautiful signs of the Strip become a reality. It all comes from Michelangelo's imagination. We do a little work here and there too, sure, but he's the real artist. He's the reason the Strip shines like a star at night. Mike's imagined and built every sign, billboard, and light you'll see around here. Check out the back of the shop. He's usually working there. I've been here over a year now, though I'm not one to get tired for long. I plan to roam the wasteland once I'm ready. The people need light and kindness. There's too much fear and pain out there already. He's the reason the Strip...
Oh, I got spurs that jingle, jangle,
I got spurs that jingle,
as I
jangle,
go
jingle,
riding merrily
as I go
along.
riding merrily along.
song ain't so very far
And that
from
song ain't so
wrong.
very far from wrong.
Oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell, though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never fly. I got spurs that jingle,
I got
jangle,
spurs that jingle,
as I
jangle,
go
jingle.
riding merrily
As I
along.
go riding merrily
They
along.
sing, oh, ain't you glad
And they
to
sing,
jingle?
oh, ain't you glad
And
to
that
jingle?
song ain't so very far
And that
from
song
wrong.
ain't
Ain't so very far from wrong.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, hello, I am Michelangelo. How can I... wait. Are you here to deliver more billboard requests? Please tell me you're not a messenger on behalf of Mr. House. That's great to hear. Really great. I'm Sheldon from Vault 21, although here I go by my artistic name, Michelangelo. So what brings you here? Well, not much, really. Vault 21 was my home. My dear home. I left it to explore the outside world. At first, it was a marvel to behold. My inspiration flowed true, and its works caught Mr. House's attention. That's how I ended up in this place. I feel haunted by something terrible. Working in such a huge workshop often makes me shiver. I can't even leave the strip. Yes, I think so. But please, keep quiet about it. Without inspiration, I'm as good as a tumbleweed drifting in the barren wasteland. Ah, an educated fellow. Now that is almost as rare as artistry. So, how can you help me regain my inspiration? What? Are you serious? I am an artist. I need inspiration, not therapy. Thank you for the offer, but I think I really can't go to see... Wait a minute. I know, I don't have to necessarily be there to see it. Yes, that's it. I have a camera. It is old, but it should work. Perhaps you could bring me images of inspiring landmarks. I've always wanted to see the dinosaur and its thermometer sign at Novak. Then there's the famous Bison Steve sign. The McCarran Airfield and the Helios 1 power station signs are of much interest to my work. Like the Sunset Sarsaparilla headquarters bottle. Thank you. I really can't thank you enough for this. Please, get me all the pictures. I'll compensate you accordingly. Oh, and if you need more camera film, then just come back and I'll get it for you. Again, thank you.
In the Mojave Wasteland, I am Mr. New Vegas, and I'm here for you. We've got some news for you coming right up. Refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as Lanius, who is said to be Caesar's top field commander. One refugee told us the Legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The Legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain. Also in the headlines, scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. Those were our top stories. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
Mad about the boy. I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy. On silver screen, he melts my foolish heart in every single scene. Though I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of the cat about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a fool, girl. I really shouldn't care. Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl in the flurry of her will it ever cloy this odd diversity of misery and joy? I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the boy. Mad about the boy.
Yippee-yay, there'll be no wedding bells for today. I got spurs that jingle, a dinosaur. Do you want to ride the dinosaur? Riding merrily along. And they sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle jangle. And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell. Though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never fell. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle, as I go riding merrily along. Jingle, jangle. They sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle, jangle. And that song ain't so very far from wrong. Jingle, jangle. Oh, I got spurs that jingle, jangle,
I got spurs that jingle,
as I
jangle,
go
jingle.
riding merrily
As I
along.
go riding merrily
And they
along.
sing, oh, ain't you glad
And they
you're
sing,
single?
oh, ain't you glad
And that song ain't so very far
And that
from
song ain't so very
wrong.
far from wrong.
Oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell, though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never ride. I got spurs that jingle,
I got
jingle,
spurs that jingle,
Move along.
jingle,
right merrily
and I
along.
go along. And they sing, oh, ain't you glad
And
you
that
jingle?
song ain't so very far
And that
from
song
wrong.
ain't so very far from wrong.
It's hard to sleep in this place, I tell you. Last night, some girl was pounding on my door all night.
What's a mutant doing in the strip?
Until the moment we met, I had no one to cling to be just everything to be my own true love. If this is a dream, let me keep on dreaming.
Aha! The brave photographer returns. Good to see you. Oh, that's wonderful. Just what I need. Thank you, brave one. Here's some compensation for your work. You have earned it, my friend. Now I can finally unveil my masterpieces to the world, all thanks to you. Come visit me again sometime.
Until the moment we met, I had no one to cling to.
Hey,
To be just everything to be my own true love. If this is a dream, let me keep on dreaming. Where have you been all my life?
This is Radio New Vegas, and I'm your host, Mr. New Vegas. And in case you're wondering if you've come to the right place, you have. I've got news for you. A package
Looks like
courier
Mr. House
found
went out
shot
of
in
luck,
the head
huh?
near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. Also in the headlines, rumors continue to swell that Mr. House, the father of New Vegas, has passed away. Who will fill the power vacuum on the strip remains uncertain. Mojave, Mo problems. Am I right? Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
that fiend leader shouldn't have messed with our great army.
Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken. Yes, I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie.
Be sure it's true when you say I love you, honey. Cause you got sense enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie. Whole lot of folks hard done been broken. Just over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken.
I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin.
Almost out of cabs. The table's turned for Mr. House. What next, huh?
Ready to try your luck?
Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Heartache number one was when you left me. I never knew I could hurt this way. And heartache number two was when you came back again. You came back but never meant to stay. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
Hey, come on, lady. I'm trying to put on a show here. All right, then make it snappy, kid. This isn't exactly a lucrative career enterprise here. The name's Knight, Billy Knight. And this here's what a lifelong career in comedy will get you. Oi. That's exactly my point, kid. Exactly my point! If you believe my mother since she first laid eyes on me, first thing she said was, boy, that's a funny-looking kid. I guess I got a face only a mother could love, because no one else will give me the time of day. Hey, maybe you can help me. See, I can never tell when it's lunchtime. Breaks better than a shot. Less chance of lead poisoning. Hey, if you know any gigs hiring, I'll work cheap. Real cheap. I'll take peanuts. I'll take the shells.
I don't need to read no obituary to know House was an asshole. At least the local vendor...
Welcome back to Gomorrah.
King sold out to the NCR, huh? Might be worth a sit down with him.
Things are getting stranger every day.
This is Radio New Vegas, and I'm your host, Mr. New Vegas. And in case you're wondering if you've come to the right place, you have. Here are our top stories. Eyewitnesses outside Camp McCarran are reporting a large explosion near its monorail station. The NCR is denying the incident. In addition, a package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for. And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will hold. I heard somebody whisper, please, 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 please.
Oh, shit. My mic's been off this whole time, really? Shit. I didn't know that my mic has been off this whole time. I had it turned off, like, in Streamlabs, even. Weird. Alright, well, sorry, guys. That, I definitely didn't know that. Thank you for letting me know. I'm trying to find this Joanna bitch, because she theoretically should have like a side quest for us, but I don't know if she actually ever comes back to this room. But that's who I'm looking for.
The only one my arms will ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold.
So if this is her room, she should be out here somewhere, right?
Without a dream in my heart,
I just missed it?
without a love of my own. Blue moon.
Maybe she works inside?
I hope my dad doesn't find out how much money those hookers cost me.
Without a dream in my heart.
Back again?
You're no help. Maybe she works down in the basement?
Did Benny beg before you burned his sorry ass?
Who are you? You're not what I want either. I thought she should have been out in the courtyard. I'm not actually looking for Dazzle, though. I'm looking for Joanna.
I don't think that's what they mean by doggy style.
Prostitute.
Ooh, the big one looks like fun. Let me know if you want
I really
a good
remember
time.
any of these people having names either, though.
You know you want a piece of this? Give me some sugar.
Where is this bitch?
I don't think we allow her kind.
When an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me,
I really don't even need to go in here.
you can bet
Just for fun.
something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. When an irrepressible smile such as yours,
It's not really anything to do down here if you're not actually coming down for the quest.
such as mine, don't say no, 'cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get kissed.
Hey.
So on guard.
Well, this wasn't really where I wanted to be.
What the fates have in store from their
Oh, good. The game crashed. Okay, let's get this reloaded. My game crashed on me a lot more often than it had been recently, yesterday too. Maybe it's my computer or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's been like a weird week for Fallout. It's been really crashy this week. I mean, it's probably just because it's Fallout. Probably tonight, maybe tomorrow, I'm gonna have to download Fallout 3. I have to buy it and then install it on my laptop before it's time to start playing. Because I'm just about done this playthrough. I'm also gonna try once more checking the courtyard, and then I'm gonna give up and go do something else. It's just a side quest. It's not crazy
Welcome back to
important or anything like that.
Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night we'll find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta
That's
give,
Dazzle.
something's gotta give.
I did not at any point see her trade with anybody else.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our program. This is Mr. New
And
Vegas.
I went up to Joanna's room,
Every
and
one
there
of
was
you
no
is
one in there.
wonderful in
And
your
at no
own
point
special
did
way.
anyone show up.
We've got some news for you coming right up.
Maybe she's like
Traders
dead
from
or something.
California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost, where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. In addition, Top's hotel owner
I figured
Benny
Fallout
has been
3
killed by
probably
an
wouldn't be terribly
unidentified
expensive.
assailant. His
Definitely
former
getting the
right-hand
Game
man,
of the
Swank,
Year
consoled mourners.
edition.
If I know my pal Benny, he's swinging with the big
Because I
cat
have to have all
upstairs
the
as we speak.
DLCs, or it's just not
Or he's
worth it.
chasing some angel broad with cans as big as her halo.
Okay, I'm tired of chasing after this side quest.
Welcome back to Gomorrah. Find yourself a girl
goes
again.
out from me.
I think I'm gonna do a little bit of wandering and exploring. Try to maybe find some more star caps.
Play the guitar, play it again, my Johnny.
$20 on Steam, that's not too bad. I can do that. Let's try... There's some stuff around here I haven't discovered where there should be some things hiding.
They call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar.
We'll do a little bit of exploring.
What if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
It's okay, sweetheart. The bad people are all gone now.
There was never a man like the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar.
I think somewhere around here there should be like... Oh, it's not gonna let me up? Come on, there we go. Yeah, I think this is possibly what I'm looking for. Dragging his butt now. Broke his wings and he's just crawling at me. At least he's determined.
I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon. Now I'm no longer alone. Without a dream in my heart. Without a love of my own.
I believe this is what I was looking for. Bye bye, Cassidy.
There's no one else to chop.
There we go.
And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone. Without a dream in my heart. Without a love
Okay.
of my own.
I wouldn't call my computer newer. But it's certainly newer than Fallout 3, I think. It's like, I don't know, my computer is at least 7 or 8 years old or something now. Starcap. Key.
I've got heartaches by the number of the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
Much beer. Not shocking, considering this was a brewery. Distillery, whatever. Big Book of Science.
You came back but never meant to stay. Yes, I've got heartaches
Strategic Nuclear Moose.
troubles by the score. Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number of love I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
Problem solved again. I'll take those. I don't want those.
number 3 was when you called me and said that you were coming back to stay. With hopeful heart I waited for you, knocked on the door. I waited, but you must have lost your
Almost.
way. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score.
There we go.
Every day you love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
BB gun.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and each and every one of you is wonderful in your own special way.
Okay.
All the latest news coming your way right now. The King's Gang in Freeside has put an official end to the hostilities with the NCR. An RNV reporter was on hand to speak with the King.
I feel so bad. I think it's time we reconsider, baby.
Also, the influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs
Okay.
has caused
Well,
a
thank you.
strain
That
on
is a good tip.
rations there. NCR officials are asking for
I'll
donations.
probably download it tonight
We'll have more news
and
for
get
you
it installed,
at the
make
top
sure
of the
everything is
hour.
working,
Got
even if I
some
don't
Dean
finish the
Martin
game
coming
today.
up, talking about the greatest feeling in the world, love.
Whoops. Oh, stop that. Okay. Now,
It's just like the fella said.
what else happened
Tell me
again?
quick, ain't love a kick in the head? Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head?
There's some stuff around here I haven't discovered yet.
Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in a boat? My head keeps spinning, I goes to sleep and keep grinning.
If you want, you can post them in the Discord. I can probably just look some stuff up after the stream tonight, too.
Beautiful, she's telling me we'll be wet. She's picked out a king-size bed.
I'm not headed anywhere specific, but I feel like I'm headed in sort of that direction.
Tell me quick, oh, ain't love a kick? Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and each and every one of you is wonderful in your own special way. It's just about time to get you some news. Listeners have been unable to pick up radio broadcasts from Black Mountain recently. Most are calling this static quote a welcome improvement. One more story for you. A large unidentified aircraft has been seen circling the skies above the New Vegas Strip. Freesiders are hoping they'll drop food. But I wouldn't get your hopes up, Freesiders. That's the news. This is Mr. New Vegas spelling in for Mr. New Vegas. Hey, New Vegas, have you ever said you love someone when it wasn't quite true? Sure you have. But you shouldn't, because it's a sin to tell a lie.
Be sure it's true when you say I love. It's a sin to tell a lie.
It's okay, sweetheart. The bad people are all
Have been broke
It's okay, sweetheart. The bad people are all gone now.
if you break my
I love this gun.
So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie.
Be sure it's true when you say I love you, honey. Cause you got sense enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie. Whole lot of folks
Well, I will definitely look into it. Thank you guys for the lovely tips.
whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken.
I love you. Yes, I do. I love.
I've never played it before, but I assume Fallout 3 probably has similar crashing issues to this one. From what I hear, all of the Fallout games have similar crashing problems.
When you say I love you. It's a sin to tell.
Good feeling about all of you listening. It's just about time to get you some news. A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and made a full recovery. Now that's a delivery service you can count on. Also, Good Springs has fended off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This according to an old man armed to the teeth with dynamite.
That should probably
These
solve
headlines were
my
brought to
healing
you
issues
by
well
Vault
enough.
21. Vault 21.
And I think this direction
Everything's
is
better
the way I want to
when
wander
you
now.
experience it in a vault. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me.
I have in fact never played Fallout 3. I'm going to be doing a blind playthrough for my first stream through Fallout 3, so you guys will be experiencing it for the first time with me.
Love me as though
Let me up. This looks like I can go up. Come on. Rude.
Take me out of this world tonight. Take me, make me forget my sorrow. I wait tomorrow.
Good teamwork.
I'll know our love was right. Kiss me as though it were now or never. Teach me all that a heart should know. Love me as though there were no tomorrow.
I see you.
My darling.
Nothing. Definitely thought that around here there was something I was looking for.
Love me as though there were no tomorrow. Oh, my darling, love me. Don't ever let me.
Play the guitar. Play it again.
Maybe it's more in a that way kind of direction.
My Johnny. Maybe you're cold.
I was pretty sure there was something. Have I actually gone into here? Oh yeah, that freeze was my fault. I was checking something on Streamlabs. When I switch to Streamlabs, it like gets really upset with me. Looks like I haven't been in here yet. And I think this is probably the place I was thinking I was looking for. I already had the location. I'm just not a genius. Another door, maybe, to open. There we go. Down to the basement. Okay, you need to hold some stuff. I got way too much happening in my pocket. Take that one back. Okay, better. Alright, there's a star tap in there. Take all those counterfeit bottle caps.
I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy.
Stop it, I want the book.
Silver stream, he melts my foolish heart. Though I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of sad about the boy.
Okay, I think that's everything.
God knows I'm not a fool girl.
And again with the overfull pockets.
Grandma's got a present for you.
Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl in the flurry of
You can take those.
this odd diversity of misery and joy. I'm feeling quite insane
Okay.
and young again, and all
Full motion. We can leave now. Yeah, no, I've definitely I've never played any of the Fallout games before New Vegas. I've played an exceptional amount of New Vegas.
You know, I tried to
And
measure my
a little bit of
charisma
Fallout
on
4,
a Vitomatic
and I haven't
vigor
tried any
tester
of the other
once.
games yet,
The
but eventually I
machine
intend to
burst
try
into
all of them.
More news for
Yeah,
you.
Lily's not quite as
NCR
crazy as
Rangers are
Dog,
being pulled off the front
but
line
she's
as
on a
part
similar
of
level of
campaign
crazy.
to
But she's
secure
just like
existing NCR territory,
such a sweet
according
old
to
lady.
anonymous
I love
sources.
her.
Also, according to a new report, violent crime is on a sharp decline in New Vegas. The report credits the decline of the population of fiends in the area.
I was thinking I might work my way
Possibly related
backwards
news, local
through the
dealers
game.
report an overall decrease
I haven't
in
decided
standard
if,
of
while
living.
I'm doing Fallout
We'll have more
3,
news for you
I'm gonna do
at the
like
top of the hour.
one day a week
You
where I
know,
still play New
sometimes
Vegas or
the
something.
journey beats the
We'll see how long it
destination, and
takes
especially if your
before
spurs go jingle, jangle,
Fallout 3
jingle,
just
and
doesn't
you
quite
meet some
satisfy
nice gals along
the
the
New
way.
Vegas craving. Also, if it's something that you guys want me to keep doing and like playing both, I can mix it up. I can play both games. I might throw in like a day every now and then where I don't play Fallout and I do other stuff. Not quite sure yet. Okay. I have watched gameplay, like I've watched other people that I know play some of the earlier Fallout games. I've just never actually played them myself. Wonder where else I haven't gone into yet that I could go looking. I don't know if I picked them up yet. There's usually one or two of them, I think, around here. I'm looking for star caps right now. How many have I got? So I started with 36 today. Now I have 40. I need 50 before I can actually go to Festus. So 3 came out after New Vegas. Okay, I had that backwards in my mind then. Jam-packed with pop culture references does sound like something I would enjoy. That's one of the things that I like most about the Wild Wasteland perk. It's just a whole bunch of pop culture extras shoved into the game.
As I go riding merrily along, they sing, oh, ain't you glad to jingle?
Okay, so I didn't have it backwards. I gotcha. Yeah, no, I wasn't expecting Fallout 3 to be like New Vegas in like the ways that I know New Vegas is sort of unique. But I am interested to learn more about the other games, and it will also help me fill in some of what I don't know in the lore.
Eyewitnesses outside Camp McCarran are reporting a large
Because I
explosion
don't really know
its
the
monorail
lore
station.
very well for the earlier
denying
games,
the
except for where it overlaps with New Vegas.
The King's Gang in Freeside has put an official end to the hostilities with the NCR. An RNV reporter was on hand to speak with the King.
I feel so bad. I think it's time we reconsider, baby.
Boy, the Mojave Wasteland is just a fascinating place, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen next. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
I think I've already searched in here, but just in case I missed any of the bottle caps. We'll kill the rat. It won't attack me because I've got the animal friend thing on, but I know how Rex feels about rats. I think I remember picking up a star cap somewhere around here. The only one. Aw, thanks for the new follow, guys. So I'm just trying to catch up on what I missed here in the chat. Okay. Well, I'm pretty excited to see what there is to learn. Already cracked that safe. I think if there was star caps in here, I've already acquired them. I definitely remember this being one of the places you could find them. But I must have already got those ones. Where else have I not checked yet? Might as well double check that I grabbed the one from the 188. There's usually one sitting on the counter there.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
So I think now that makes 41. there's any more here. A documentary on the creation of New Vegas. Okay, I can dig it. Sounds like something I'd be into. I like documentary type stuff. There's, I don't know if you guys have watched, I think it's called High Score on Netflix. It's like a docu-series about different classic video games. And then I think the last episode they did was about like VR or something newer. But it was really good. I enjoyed it. It was fun. If you guys like documentary style stuff, it was educational and also fun to watch. And it was amusing. I liked it.
As though it were now or never. Teach me all that a heart should know.
I think the whole first episode was about Space Invaders. I really liked Space Invaders when I was younger. I still haven't downloaded it, but there's a new version out called Space Invaders Extreme. I don't know exactly what's so extreme about it, because I haven't downloaded it to check it out yet, but I imagine it's faster paced. Something like that. Pong with smaller paddles, you know, one of those kind of things. Yeah, that sounds exactly like something that I'd be into. I was watching a series like that about, like, the actual background lore of the Elder Scrolls, and it was also really good. I can't remember what the actual name of the series was. I really do intend to watch it all eventually. I really do. I've been surprisingly busy doing so many different things right now, but stuff is starting to sort of peter out, so I have more time to catch up on TV and stuff. I've been working on like pre-orders for stuff that I'm knitting. I'm actually really excited about what I'm working on right now. I'm making teeny tiny puppy sweaters for these like little itty bitty baby puppies. And I'm so excited to see how adorable they are in their tiny little sweaters. Sorry, that thing that I was just holding up there is like, it's most of the body of the tiny puppy sweater. So, like, that's how tiny they are. They're real small. I'm so excited to see how cute they look in their little teeny turtlenecks. They're not even my dogs. I just think they're gonna be really cute. So I need 9 more star caps. And I'm not sure where I haven't picked them up from yet, honestly. There's one somewhere in McCarran, but I can't remember
And
where.
we're back. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I feel something magic in the air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the gamma radiation. It's just about time to get you some news. A large unidentified aircraft has been seen circling the skies above the New Vegas Strip. Freesiders are hoping they'll drop food. But I wouldn't get your hopes up, Freesiders. Moving on. Traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. The news has been brought to you by the Vicky and Vance Casino. Vicky and Vance.
It's actually a good point. I just picked up a whole bunch of them, and I should drink them and see how
Sometimes the journey beats
that
the
helps.
destination. And especially if your spurs go jingle, jangle, jingle, and you meet some nice gals along the way.
Oh, there's one. 2. 3.
I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle.
I have 44 of them now, I think. It's only 41 still. What? It didn't go up. What if I closed it and then opened it again? It didn't count then. There we go. So I need 6 more. I now have many more bottle caps and diabetes.
I believe
Yes.
that the fiends are gone when they stop their raiding and pillaging.
Got any
Feeling
more?
thirsty?
I have some stuff to sell anyway. Got nothing I want. I don't really need those. I could go fill them, but that's a lot of effort. I'll hold on to the toasters. You had a bunch of stuff I didn't really want.
I got spurs that jingle, jangle.
Feeling thirsty?
And that song is so very far from wrong. It's so very far from wrong.
I think that was everything now that I needed to get rid of. Oh, so Seymour is a wild wasteland. I don't know if you watch Futurama, but there's an episode of Futurama where they go back to old New York and they find Fry's dog, Seymour, still sitting there waiting for him, like turned into cement. So that wild wasteland is Fry's dog, Seymour.
The casino's new manager spoke to reporters.
Before he left, Nero told me him and Big Saul were real tight, see? Said they were gonna go camping up at Lake Mead.
I can't remember
Said he'd always
off the
wanted
top
to
of my
sleep
head
with the
where I
lake
picked them up,
lurks.
but it was like
In
yesterday.
addition,
if you wanted to go
During his visit to
look back through the
Hooverdale,
stream
an
and figure
attempt
out
on the
where
life
that
of
came from.
NCR President Aaron Kimball was stopped by a quick-thinking civilian. Caesar's
So yeah,
Legion is believed to
you get
have
the
been
reference,
behind
awesome.
the attack.
Even
That's
better.
the news. This is Mr. New Vegas filling in for Mr. New Vegas. Got some Dean Martin coming up, talking about the greatest feeling in the world, love. Ain't that a kick in the head?
I don't think I actually scavenged that.
Dino, it sure is.
It's way the fuck down deep in this cave. I don't actually remember if there's a star cap here or not, but I do remember that I haven't searched it. Wasteland Survival Guide.
My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. I've sunshine enough to spread. It's just like the fella said. Tell me quick, ain't another kick in the head.
Hooking up out of the water.
Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head?
Star cap.
Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in a boat?
So there was one here.
My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life
We
is
still
gonna
need
be
like 5 more star caps.
beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wed. She's picked out a king-size bed. I couldn't feel any better, or I'd be sick. Tell me quick, oh, ain't love a kick? Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head?
Hey, it's Mr. New Vegas letting you know
Well,
I've got a new
maybe we'll
Christmas
just
compilation
go
coming
over there
out
for a little
soon.
swim.
Nuclear Winter Wonderland. Look for it on holotape. We've got some news for you coming right up. A package courier found shot in the head near Good Springs has reportedly regained consciousness and
Really
made a
nothing
full
I can do
recovery.
about fighting him down
Now
here.
that's a delivery service you can count on. One more story for you. A big congratulations to a young band of soldiers who shattered NCR records on a combat readiness evaluation at Camp Golf. Go get 'em, guys. Promotional consideration for this news program has been paid for by the Ultralux. The Ultralux. Life in the lap of luxury. And now,
Yeah, actually,
I'd like
that's a
to
good
play one of
point.
my
They had
very favorite
Farnsworth do a
songs for you.
voice, so I mean, it only makes sense that he should get a Wild Wasteland. Bye bye. Sink away. I don't know if I've been inside this shack. Let's go check that, I guess. Yeah, it's really not too much of a stretch. I mean, we're nowhere near New York. But other than that... BB gun. I believe I picked up at least one more in that pile. Floating ghost spoon. Okay. There's another building over here that I'm not sure if I've actually gone into or not. I think so. Am I going the right way? Yeah.
Until the moment we met, I had no one to cling to be just everything to be.
Well, I mean, I gotta take the toaster for my homie. All the toasters have to go back to the evil toaster. Otherwise, he might try to end the world and stuff, you know. I don't know if there's actually anything here that could contain star caps, but hey, it's possible. I think I hear a kitten somewhere being bad, but I don't know where. I don't see her, but I thought I could hear her.
To be just everything to be my own true love. If this is
it's leaning towards dark, but it's only 6 o'clock for me. I'm in Alberta. Maybe in this building there could be star caps. Can I go in here? Bye-bye, rat. I always want to pick up these little things and you can't pick them up. Found another one. You can pick up the minigun several places. This one I think I grabbed in the divide. Another star cap. So right now, I'm here in Colville Bay. I just found like 2 or 3 star caps in here. Good place to look for a lot of stuff. Lots of interesting stuff in here that could be useful if you were looking for a bunch of it. That was good counting. Well done, Lily. Actually, when she uses her evil voice, I guess it's Leo? Apparently I can't take the car. Weird. Okay. How many star caps do I have now? Bagged milk? What? I thought that was a UK thing. The only place I've ever seen bags of milk is when I worked at Dairy Queen, and it turned into ice cream. I don't actually know if I've gone and grabbed that one yet this playthrough.
Again, Mr. New
I did that early in the last playthrough because I think it was the day that I got my affiliate status on Twitch. I went and I got the party hat and I wore the party hat for that stream. But I don't know if I've done that yet this playthrough.
Consoled mourners.
If I know my pal Benny, he's swinging with the big cat upstairs as we speak. Or he's chasing some angel broad with cans as big as our halo.
Also in the headlines, eyewitnesses outside Camp McCarran are reporting a large explosion near its monorail station. The NCR is denying the incident. Today's headlines were brought to you by Prem. Prem, the other New Vegas. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
Doesn't look like there's really anything to find in here. I was wrong. It's just sneaky.
But must admit the sleepless
I mean, M&M Blizzard is pretty okay. I used to put weird combinations of stuff into my Blizzards when I worked there, but still, like, one of the best out of all of them is the Oreo and cheesecake. Oreo and cheesecake, brownie, a little bit of coffee flavoring. Working at DQ was an intensely unhealthy experience for me. In pretty much all of the ways. I'm awfully close, I just need to think of a couple more places I haven't searched.
diversity of misery and joy. I'm feeling quite insane.
I don't know if I ever went into Neil's shack. Maybe there's one in there. I don't know, kind of looks like I've been here.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. I've got news for you. Several witnesses report a vertibird flying in from the
Yeah, I don't think
northeast.
there's
One
anything
of
else
them,
to find.
using
If
binoculars,
there was one, it was
claimed
probably
it was
here.
being flown by a group of old men. In other news, the NCR flag has been hoisted over former Legion Outpost Nelson after heavy fighting. NCR officials are calling this a big win for troop morale. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. Hey, New Vegas.
Well, then
have you ever
you
said
must
you
normally
love
eat
someone
healthy.
when it wasn't quite true? Sure you have. But you shouldn't, because it's a sin to tell a lie.
I don't know if I did much of the searching through here thing.
When you say I love, it's a sin.
Grandma needs to have a little lie down.
Can I search many of these rooms?
Of hearts have been broken just because these were
Over here.
Well, crazed chem addict. I'm taking your star cap. I only need one more and then I can go see Festus.
when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie.
Be sure it's true when you say I love you, honey.
I don't even want to know why there's a leather belt and a teddy bear under the bed.
It's a sin to tell a lie.
Ooh. I forgot about that. I was like, what the fuck is that noise? When you sneak, she uses her stealth boy.
Yes, over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken.
I love you. Yes, I do. I love you. If you break my
Well, this one's already dead.
so be sure it's true when you say I love you.
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about all of you listening. I've got news
It's
for
weird how many boxes of cleaning supplies there are all over the wasteland, and yet not a single thing is clean.
when a third-party negotiator successfully secured the hostages' release. In addition, Good Springs has fended off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This according to an old man armed to the teeth with dynamite. The preceding segment was sponsored by the Silver Rush. Silver Rush. Feel the rush of a warm laser in your hand. Got a song for you now. It's about a guy who's cold on the exterior, but deep down, you know, he's a good man. And his name is Johnny Guitar.
Okay, we're out of here. Let's try a different one. Maybe the rest of the rooms are bored. Try down here. Nope. These ones are collapsed. Hey, there's one. Doesn't look like there's anything terribly exciting in this room.
Play it again. Johnny
Another dead guy.
What if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know. There was never a man like my Johnny.
Yeah, see, so I'm not the only one who thinks it's weird that the wasteland is full of cleaning supplies and not a single bitch has done any cleaning in this whole place. Like, Vault 21 is pretty clean. Sarah obviously spent a bunch of time cleaning it up. But like, almost everywhere else is just a disaster. There's cleaning supplies laying everywhere. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's gotta be some kind of like... some kind of OCD motherfucker out there just cleaning the wasteland. Isn't there? I have a lot of stuff in this category right now. I don't even need those, I could just sell them. Oops. Meant to save those, the bitter drink are nice to hang on to. Okay. Still one cap short.
You know, I tried to measure my
That's how it's
charisma
right,
on a
that's
Viomatic vigor
I hear it
test
ain't sealed up
once.
no more.
The machine burst into flames. All the latest
Doesn't look
news
like you can
coming
go
your way
inside at
right
all.
now. Listeners have been unable to pick up radio broadcasts from Black Mountain recently. Most are calling the static, quote, a welcome improvement. Also in the headlines, witnesses report a huge
It's
object
probably
or
just the
creature
fiends
surfacing
that
in
think
Lake
that the
Mead.
Abraxo
So
is
far,
food.
photos of the so-called Lake Mead monster are grainy and underexposed. Those were our top stories. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
What else is there around here I could go search? Maybe... maybe there's somewhere in Westside I haven't gone into? English is hard. Sometimes I'm not even that good at it. Okay, what all do we have around this bitch? I don't think I've actually gone in here.
Howdy. Name's Bob, but folks around here call me Klamath Bob. What can I do you for? Yeah, good old Klamath. Not a bad place if you like hunting, eating, and skinning geckos all day. It's a pretty dull place, but I hear there was a bit of excitement when this tribal from Arroyo came to town years back. All before my time, though. I might have some answers for you. What did you want to know? I run the liquor store on West Side. With things this rough, some folks need a lot of booze just to step out of the door in the morning. After I close up shop, I walk around and help keep the peace. Not that I'm good with a gun, mind you, but someone's gotta do it, you know? Oh, yeah, that's mean son of a bitch. I know the name sounds bad, but he likes it.
He's one nasty old coot. Far as I can tell, he's one of them original super mutants. What came from the boneyard. Wandered about after that master fellow died. Eventually got caught somewhere around the hub back in NCR. Boy, they sure treated him mean down there. Cut him up so bad he can't talk no more. I tried to buy him just so they'd stop hurting him, but they didn't want any of it. Turns out some of them night kids, whatever you call those sneaky super mutant types, got in and busted him out. I guess somebody named Tabitha led the bunch that freed him. Don't know much more than that. He just showed up here one day. Couldn't really talk, but he remembered me all right. Ever since then, he's just been, well, hanging around, I guess. Does odd jobs for folks and smashes the bad guys when they come poking around.
Yeah, English is a trick. It's all a trap. They teach you rules that are supposed to help English make more sense. And the rules are all pretend. Most of the words don't even follow the rules. It's a real bitch. Also, some of our words are stolen from other languages, so that's fun.
Some folks steer clear of him for sure, but you don't seem to mind. The squirrel. Not so much lately. The NCR is giving them hell anytime they poke their damn heads out. Bless those boys and gals for getting rid of that vermin. I feel pity for any man or woman that gets addicted to chems, but when they prey on decent folk, well, then it's time to put them down. Food from the people and for the people. Anyone can buy, but the profits are shared by the folks who make the produce. Locals got these little gardens that do real well.
Well, it doesn't really have anything that I want. And I think I already pretty much sold the stuff that I wanted to get rid of. I don't want that. Apparently I didn't sell a bunch of the stuff that I want to get rid of. Because I've picked up more. No. No, I'm saving the toasters. I'm taking your toast. Yeah, that'll do.
Okay, then.
It's me again, Mr. New Vegas, reminding you that you're nobody till somebody loves you, and that somebody is me. I love you. Here are our top stories.
Caps lying
Good
around
Springs
because he's
has
actually
fended off a
using this
mob
store.
of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This according to an old man armed to the teeth with dynamite. Also, Prim formally sworn a new sheriff today. RNV reporters were on hand to hear the new sheriff address the crowd.
People of Prim, the NCR wishes to inform you that you are under their
Can't help thinking we've not
jurisdiction
seen the
now.
last of the fiends yet.
From now on, you're going to be living by our rules.
The news has been brought to you by the Vicky and Vance Casino. Vicky and Vance, be our partners in crime. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
I kind of like being a farmer.
I don't really know the entirety of any other language. I tried to learn French, because that's a thing they try to force you to do in Canada. I didn't like it. I made sort of an attempt to learn my traditional language. I'm partly Cree, so I tried to learn Cree once. That was a hard one to try and learn contextually from the internet, because I don't actually know anybody who could teach me.
I hear the Legion's fixing to attack Hoover Dam. Good thing I ain't there.
Ooh, you got your new job. That's exciting. Awesome, fun stuff. Congratulations. Place doesn't seem entirely exciting. No doors to go anywhere else. This is it.
I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone. Without a dream in my heart.
Where else could I search?
Without a love of my own. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone.
I've never really met anyone from Canada who speak Creole. Creole? I don't know how to say it. I went down to New Orleans last year, and I met, of course, plenty of them down there, but never in Canada.
I kinda like being a farmer.
I really doubt that I would find anything in the pawn shop, but maybe in here. Probably would be in a room I have to actually unlock or something. But you never know. Actual blue water. Weird.
Watch out for Fiend. Good to
Do
see you
anything
again.
Interesting to say? Not really.
This odd diversity of misery and joy. I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the
Over here!
They'll go do some fighting.
As I go riding
I was generally planning to kill everybody before I leave here anyway.
And they sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle jangle, and that song ain't so very far from wrong. Oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell, oh, Lily Bell. Though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never fell. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle, as I go riding merrily along. Jingle, jangle, they sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? Jingle, jangle, and that song ain't
Don't
so
seem to find any of what I'm looking for there either. Oh, he had a name. I wonder if he had like a side quest or something. I think he's related to a different quest.
Don't see many of your kind here in the casa. Women, I mean, who ain't working. Old but spry, honey. So long as my back don't give out, I can make a living lying on it. May not be as fresh as Sweetie or Jimmy, but pretty Sarah keeps me around for a good reason. Experience.
Yeah, most of the people who speak French in Canada speak French Canadian, which is sort of a bastardized version of French. It's a strange language, sort of a hybrid, almost English French. Even French people can't make sense of French Canadian. It's a weird language. Quebec is just really doing their own thing. Yeah. Quebec has that whole we want to be our own country thing, so they're like very separatist. Well, when I had started at one point trying to learn Cree, which was really hard because there's a lot of different dialects and it all breaks down to like, it depends on who you're talking to and where they came from, how you're supposed to say words and what it means, and inflections. So it's kind of like when you learn Mandarin, it's very based on inflection and the connotation changes based on the way you say a word. It's all very confusing. Learning new languages is hard. I used to be really good at sign language for a while. I had an auntie who was deaf, but I haven't had to use it in so long I've forgotten most of my sign language. I can't even do the alphabet anymore. I was working for like a nanny as a while. Working as a nanny for a while is what I meant to say. And we were doing a little bit of sign language with one of the kids. So I picked up a little bit when we were doing that again. But it's a good one to learn. It's pretty universal. And it's a handy skill. Yeah, no, that's why I said Mandarin. Because Chinese is not a language. Mandarin and Cantonese are the two spoken languages. Most of the Mandarin I know, you should not say to anybody. Some of it I learned from a friend of mine who was Chinese. He had family in Hong Kong, and he'd always come back with fun new things you should never say to somebody. And the rest of it I learned from watching Firefly, which means it's all curses. Just a bunch of things you should never say to someone.
She's a good earner. Of course, she don't care who she sleeps with or what they do to her. That's right. Strange at first, having a woman for a pimp, but she's tough enough to handle any trouble so far.
My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wed. She's picked out a king-size bed. I couldn't feel any better, or I'd be sick. Tell me quick, oh, ain't love a kick? Tell me quick, ain't love a kick in the head?
I don't think that this place has any star caps to offer me. I only need one more. Just have to figure out where I haven't been yet.
Hey, honey, looking for something softer than a man can give you? I bring in the customers, and she makes sure no one gets rough. Sarah's good people. Good enough, anyway.
That sounds like it would be entertaining to watch. Huh. Interesting. I haven't heard of these, but it sounds amusing.
I got my start at the Gomorrah. Good money, but I saw how those Omertas hook girls on free jet or MedX, then start charging. Slavery through a needle is what that is. I earn less out here, but I keep more.
Well, it's lovely to meet you, dear, but you're not solving my problem.
That tower on the strip, the one you can see for miles, I hear it ain't sealed up no more.
Been enjoying your...
I've already been here. So what we've learned is there's nothing up here that I want. And there's not really anything down here that I want either. You don't have any
You can just
quests or
talk to the
anything?
horse.
Yep. She didn't even attack. Rex just saw that she got mad and he's like, hey, fuck you. But that still didn't solve my problem. What's up, mean son of a bitch?
Oh, hi again.
Just wanted to say hi. Stop that. Fish ball soup. That's not an appetizing name. I mean, I like fish, but that is not an appetizing name for a food.
Welcome back to the Mr. New Vegas show. The show with, in my opinion, which I respect, the best looking audience around. Somebody prove me wrong? This just in.
Both were unintentional.
Merchants are saying that there's been little contact
That's an
between
exciting end to
traders
that
from
story.
Nipton in recent days, causing concerns that the isolated town may be in trouble. One more story for you. The NCR flag has been hoisted over former Legion Outpost Nelson after heavy fighting. NCR officials are calling this a big win for troop morale. Those are our stories for this hour. This is Mr. New Vegas signing off. Just
I think if I take a walk down that train track, I should discover some new locations.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from
See, where I live, we call them prairie oysters. Approximately exactly the same concept. I think I want to walk this way down the train tracks, and I should come across some locations I don't have yet. And maybe I will locate that last missing star cap.
Smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine. Don't say no, 'cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get killed. So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store. Their vast, mysterious sky, I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone fighting with all of our might?
Leo won't be happy if there's no one else to chop.
We'll find out as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy. A silver screen, he melts my foolish heart. Every single
My mic is off. The weirdest thing I've ever eaten in my life, tongue. Cow tongue? Don't do it. It's like a balloon full of ground beef and sand. It's extremely unpleasant. Don't do it. Pickled chicken's feet. That sounds unpleasant. And I've never played Far Cry, so that I don't know about.
this odd diversity of misery and
Pickled pig's feet. That's the thing I've heard about.
quite insane and young again.
I don't feel like pig's feet are a thing that would be pleasant to eat. But I mean, it's really hard to say. Like, I hate pork chops, and pork rinds taste like absolute ass dipped in gross. But I like bacon. Pigs are a very hit and miss kind of food. Oh, I don't know why you would ever put a tongue in a crock pot. That would just make it so much worse. I don't know why they'd feed that to you in school. I had it at like a Fear Factor night thing that I went to. See, so many people love pork rinds. I don't get it. They taste like ass. There's nothing good about them.
Johnny Guitar, what if you go? What if you stay? I love you.
I've only had the crunchy kind of pork rinds.
What if you're cruel? You can be kind.
I didn't know there was another kind.
I know.
But nothing about trying the crispy kind of pork rinds makes me want to try a different kind. My mom likes them. I don't understand it at all. Oh yeah, I'm overcumbered. That's why I had this open in the first place.
There you are.
Good boy, Rex. Well, I've heard of interesting recipes that you can make stuff out of pork rinds. Like, you can make bread. Like, you grind up pork rinds and make bread, and it's like gluten-free or something like that. I really don't see that tasting better. But anything is possible. I've heard that in general the keto diet is not a good thing. It's just not good for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me, Mr. New Vegas, and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now. It's just about time
So
to get
this
you
is
some
where
news.
I was headed.
Traders
And I
from
think there should be
California
a
are
couple
being
star
turned away
caps
from
here
Mojave
somewhere.
Outpost where the NCR
And then
is
I have
concerned
all of the
about
ones I
dangers
need.
along Nipton Highway and I-15. In other news, Prem formally sworn a new sheriff today. RNV reporters were on hand to hear the new sheriff address the crowd.
People of Prim, the NCR wishes to inform you that you are under their jurisdiction now. And from now on, you're gonna be living by our rules.
Ha!
You know they say that no news is good news, but I think my program would be awfully dull if that were the
So
case.
there's two of them
More
here on this
classics coming
bed.
right up for you, so stay tuned.
So that's it. Now I've got all the ones that I need. Suppose I'll take those. Empty toolbox.
The room was completely black. I
Yeah, the taste is definitely what gets me.
My life is gonna be beautiful, like sunshine enough to spread. It's
Oh
just
yeah, that would be good. Broccoli and cauliflower are really good. You can put them in a lot of things. You can actually make, like, homemade mac and cheese, and you mix cauliflower into the cheese sauce to make it healthier, and it's, like, so fucking good. Or you could just put cheese on cauliflower, and that's really fucking good. See, a pork tenderloin crusted in pork rinds might somehow manage to make the pork rinds taste good. But I really don't know.
my life is gonna be beautiful. She's telling me we'll be wed. She's picked out a king-size bed. I couldn't feel any better, or I'd be sick. Tell me quick. Oh, ain't love a kick?
I don't even know what Argentinian food would be. Ooh, cheese-filled cauliflower tots sounds amazing.
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say.
Man, you guys are making me hungry. It's gonna be food time when this stream is over.
The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his
So,
hip.
there was another location I wanted to go and grab just because I like to.
When he rode into the town.
I think it was back this way.
He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around.
Back over this way somewhere.
He's an outlaw, loose and running, came the whisper from each lip. And he's here
So we'll grab that location.
with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on
And then
his
we'll go
hip.
see Festus.
In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead.
I actually made salmon for supper last night, and I bought it like pre-spiced with these Tuscan spices. Whatever is involved in Tuscan spices. It was really good.
Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona, ranger wouldn't be too long in town.
Bacon ranch potato salad? That sounds exciting.
Back alive or maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter to him.
Watch out! Didn't even have time to stand up.
Story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, and the tribe before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. The morning passed so quickly, it was time for them
I don't
to
really
meet.
know that I need anything else from here.
It was 20 past 11 when they walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their
Sweet.
breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death.
I think that's everything I want from here. Let's go clean out our pockets a little bit, and then we'll go see
There was
Festus.
40 feet between them when they started to make their play.
Pig iron on his hip.
Still talked about today. Texas Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped, and the ranger's aim was deadly with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was over in a moment, and the folks had gathered round.
I don't really like mushrooms or onion, so I mean, that doesn't sound amazing.
But he made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with the big iron on his hip.
But,
Big iron on his
sounds like it would be good if you enjoyed mushrooms and onions.
big iron, big iron.
I like mushroom soup. It's pretty much the only thing I like mushrooms in.
House is dead. This time for good.
I have major issues with the texture of canned mushrooms, so I definitely can never do canned mushrooms, except for the soup, which is...
Can you believe they tried killing our president?
yeah.
Feeling thirsty?
Pecan honey cream cheese? Oh my god, that sounds amazing. I usually put either cheese or peanut butter on raisin bagels. But that sounds very interesting.
Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. When an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine.
I think we've talked about this thing with the liver and onions before that you like. I honestly don't remember if I like liver. But I know I don't like mushrooms and onions.
Who knows what the fates have in store from their vast
Like a Nutella, but more soft.
I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try?
Oh yeah, homemade caramel. Yes, I've never actually tried it myself, but I've heard that it can turn out really well if you do it properly and don't like burn it and fuck it up. I did actually order this thing when I was in New Orleans. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a bed of really grainy rice, like really healthy rice. And then on top of it was this like pile of sauteed mushrooms and peppers and a little bit of onions, and it was all like sauteed in something that actually tasted good. And then it had white fish and crab piled on top. And some kind of like sausage stuff. It was really, really good. That's one of the only things I've ever had that had mushrooms and onions and was also delicious. So I have to wait a few more weeks before it actually comes out, but there's a special edition coming out of the Fallout cookbook, and it's got like, I don't think it's actually leather, but it looks like leather on the front, and it's like blue with yellow Vault-Tec designs. It looks totally different than the previous edition, and it also comes with like a, what do you call that, an apron? And it comes out like early November. And as soon as it comes out, I'm gonna have one on the way to me. And then once it gets here, I'm gonna be probably doing some Fallout cookbook videos and posting them on YouTube. And if you guys want, I could probably try and set it up so that I take my laptop and everything down to the kitchen and live stream it. And then we can try out some of the Fallout recipes. I think that would be really fun. I also I picked up a copy of the Elder Scrolls cookbook. I haven't tried anything out of it yet. I like haven't even cracked the cover. But I ordered that and it came in a few days ago. So I'm really excited to try and do some of that, because some of you guys had asked me to do cooking videos for some of the Fallout and Elder Scrolls stuff. And I think that sounds like a lot of fun. I'm in. Ice cream and milk caramel. That sounds like it would be good.
Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't win. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
Aw, new follow. Thanks, guys.
Heartache number 3 was when you called me and said that you were coming back to stay. With hopeful heart I waited for you.
I remember the mushroom Swiss burger being weirdly popular when I worked at DQ, but like it smelled good, but it did not look delicious whatsoever. I've never tried to make one myself because I don't really dig mushrooms. But I'm sure if you did it right, you could probably make it taste good. I used to like mushrooms in omelets when I was younger. I think I've tried blue cheese before, but not on a burger. I've heard that it could be good. Bloatfly sliders will probably be on the list of things that I try from the cookbook early on. Guachos. That's a fun word. That sounds exciting. Kind of makes me miss rodeos. That's fair. There's probably some kinds of mushrooms that I would like. I've heard that portobello mushrooms cooked properly are really, really good. Like you can cook it on the barbecue like a steak, and supposedly they're delicious. In my head, I'm thinking they're also usually expensive to like order somewhere, and that's a lot of money to put into something you're pretty sure you're not gonna like. It's okay, you're trying. Trying is important. Well, I mean, many things can be improved with bacon. Bacon does improve a great many things. Okay, maybe we should start with lighter things. Or cheaper things, I guess. I think I can sell that one. No wait, I want to keep that one. Thought I had one that I didn't need. Well, I don't need those. I have a bunch of books I need to read, apparently. I don't need all of those. Probably don't need any of them. I think my med is maxed out. That one I know is not maxed out. I don't know if any of you guys have tried actual moonshine, but apple pie moonshine mixed with ice cream, best drink you'll ever have. If you like apple pie flavored things. Oh, well that's cheap. But then I'd have to, like, know how to cook it. I've had many people try to convince me that they could make me mushrooms that I would like. It's possible. Ooh. Bacon and cheese on toast. Sounds pretty alright. I don't know if any of you guys are Adventure Time fans, but bacon pancakes, best kind of pancakes. You should give it a try sometime. I made them once where I like cooked bacon really crispy, and then I put a strip of bacon in the middle of all the pancakes, mixed in with bacon crumble. It was great. Key, Binks emoji.
Moving on. NCR Rangers are being pulled off the front line as part of a campaign to secure existing NCR territory, according to anonymous sources. Those are our stories for this hour. This is Mr. New Vegas signing off.
Bacon sandwich.
I'm not going anywhere.
Sounds like a pretty good sandwich. A BBB sandwich. Bacon, bacon, and bacon.
Someone you find only once in a blue
moon. I don't like avocado. The onion rings bit sounds pretty okay though. Bacon and onion ring sandwich does not sound healthy, but it sounds delicious.
Blue moon, you saw me standing alone, without a dream in my heart.
I like spinach, but I feel like it's not crunchy enough for a sandwich. I don't know, I like that lettuce makes sandwiches crunchy. Ha! Bacon pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Yes. Yes. You guys can't see it because I don't have it hanging up anywhere close, but behind my shelf here, I have hanging things that look like Finn, Jake, and BMO. Sometime, because I'm doing this thing for October, as you can see I have like a little costume thing on today. Every day in October I'm doing a different costume. So in the later, like last couple weeks of the month, I'm gonna be doing more intense costumes, not just, you know, a pair of ears and a shirt that says Ohana. One of the costumes I'm doing is going to be a Marceline, because that's one of the things I have on hand that I wear for Comic Cons. So that's coming up at some point for you people who actually get the Adventure Time. Oh yes, yes, you break it up, and you mix it into the batter, and then you also put a strip of bacon right in the middle. Cooked, pre-cooked. You have to make sure it's cooked extra crunchy before you put it in the pancake. That way it doesn't get soggy.
And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone. Without
I mean, I still eat lettuce because I don't buy into this thing people are doing where kale is the new lettuce. It's gross, you guys. I'm sorry to tell you, kale's pretty gross. I buy a lot of it, and I feed it all to my rabbit. It's bun food. It's not human food.
You know, I tried to measure my charisma on a Vitomatic vigor tester once. The machine burst into flames. I've got news for you. The NCR flag has been hoisted over former Legion Outpost Nelson after heavy fighting. NCR officials are calling this a big win for troop morale. Also,
Bacon in the oven.
the influx of
I really don't know about that. I mean, it's not possible, but it doesn't make it all bacony the way I want it to be baconed. I think my favorite way to cook bacon is on a griddle on the barbecue. That's how I used to make it in the summer out at the lake with my grandpa, and best bacon. Precisely. I am not a rabbit. Kale is not for me. I'd never even considered air frying bacon. That would be really interesting. I actually have this thing called a bacon toaster. So it's like wraps over and this whole thing heats up like a bent grill, and then it has a little trap around the bottom, so you lay the bacon over it and cover it, and it just like fries it and drips all the grease out. It's kind of cool. Messy. Takes a long time to cook all your bacon if you're like cooking it for a lot of people, or if you eat a lot of people's worth of bacon like I do. But it is handy. Like, it makes it a little more healthy because it drips out all the fat. No, the strip of bacon has to be cooked before it goes in the pancake. Like, you gotta cook the bacon first, all of it, extra crispy, and then you crumble up half of it and put it in the batter, and mix it all up so you have like bacon chunks, and then you put strips of bacon that are already cooked and crispy into the middle of each pancake. You can pour the pancake over it or put it on top after you pour your pancake. And then when you flip it, it'll be like pre-cooked bacon, all crispy and delicious, on the inside of your pancake, along with all the chunks. But I mean, there's really no wrong way to put bacon inside your pancakes. But it's absolutely cook it first before you put it in the pancakes. That's important, because it can definitely, by no means, cook as fast as a pancake. Yeah, bitter greens are good for you. I prefer, like, what's the word? Swiss chard. Have you guys ever tried Swiss chard, like, all cooked up with a little bit of salt and pepper, a little bit of butter? So good. Swiss chard is a nice dark green on the leaf, and then usually the stems are like a rainbow or something like that. But it's like really good. You can also put like a little bit of raspberry vinaigrette and feta cheese. And the feta cheese gets sweet, and the vinaigrette kind of mixes in and makes it like fruity and delicious. So it's not really salty and bitter like feta cheese usually is. It's like sweet and delicious. Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure if kale was cooked, it might taste better. But people just use it like lettuce on a salad. And I've seen people do very strange things, like just a bed of kale and then they just put a meal on top of it, like potatoes and chicken and other stuff. And I'm like, you're ruining all that food by putting it on top of a bed of kale.
Who knows what the fates have in store from their vast mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try?
Well, that depends on what you consider a restaurant. Because, see, the thing about that is that all the bacon that you get from fast food restaurants comes pre-cooked and then they heat it up in the microwave. There's a 50% chance that it was microwaved in the first place. But like Ready Crisp bacon, that's what you're getting on most fast food burgers. Some version of Ready Crisp. Bacon on a smoker would be interesting. Cedar smoked bacon.
Play it again, my Johnny. Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm.
What do you mean the fuck is a bacon toaster? I explained it. Rounded griddle. Cooks your bacon. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a toaster you put bacon in. And it bacons it. It doesn't like remove all the fat. It just drips it out a little bit. So instead of it splashing and splattering and trying to murder you, if you're cooking it in a pan, it just all leaks away.
What if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind.
Indian tacos.
I know.
So like that would be on bannock. That's what fry bread is, right? Like dense pan-fried bread.
Like my Johnny.
I haven't made bannock in a little while, but it's pretty good. Came for Sunset Sarsaparilla, stayed for Chart Appreciation Club. So you are also on Team Swiss Chard. Excellent choice. I don't know what collard greens are, but they look good on TV. I don't know what kind of plant that is.
There was never a man like my
That does sound very healthy with the handful of bitter greens and fresh ginger. That would be spicy. But I mean, ginger is supposed to be pretty good for you, right?
Play it again, Johnny guitar.
More like naan bread. Okay. Naan bread is totally different from bannock. It's like light and fluffy. Yeah, bannock is super dense, not at all fluffy.
When a third-party negotiator successfully secured the hostage's release.
Okay, I gotcha. I don't know what chalupas from Taco Bell are like, so Unfortunately, that does not help me out.
I feel so bad. I think it's time we reconsider, baby.
Mojave, Mo problems. Am I right?
See, I've heard that ginger is supposed to be really good for you. I don't really interact with it much. Like, ginger is good on sushi. It's pretty much the only thing I eat it on.
Blue moon, you saw me standing alone.
Fair enough. As a descriptor, it did its job.
Without a love of my own. Blue moon, you knew just what I was there for. You heard me saying a prayer for someone I really could care for.
Okay, what are we doing here?
And then there suddenly appeared before me the only one my arms will hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon.
How's my inventory now?
Now I'm no longer alone. Without a dream in my heart.
It should be good enough.
Without a love of my own.
There we go. See, it was doing okay, and then you lost me at chamomile tea. Makes me nauseous.
Before me, the only one my arms will ever hold. I heard somebody whisper, please adore me. And when I looked, the moon had turned to gold. Blue moon, now I'm no longer alone. Without a dream in my
I think I've had turnip greens before. Collard greens are just not a thing that I've ever come across. I think it's maybe more of an American thing. Or it might just be an American word for something that I call a different name. I am usually not that picky about food. Like, I'll try a lot of things. But when it comes down to mushrooms, onions, and olives, no. No. Major food turnoffs. I'm willing to try a lot of things. So many people love olives. I don't get it. I really don't. It's just really not up my alley at all. That sounds terrible.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the headquarters of the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company. Ring the local stool and listen to old Festus jaw a while. If you and old Festus are old pals, say a command now. Otherwise, say, pleased to meet you, and we'll get acquainted. Or, if you have more important things to do than talk to old Festus, say goodbye. Oh, new to the hunt, are you? Well, listen carefully as old Festus
don't like to repeat himself. Select Sunset Sarsaparilla bottles will have special caps with blue stars on them. These caps are known as Sunset Sarsaparilla stars. Why are these stars there, and what do they mean? Nobody knows, except maybe old Festus. Rustle up enough of them and you can win a prize. So get out there and start drinking Sunset Sarsaparilla.
He's an outlaw loose and running, candle whispered from each lip, and he's here to do some business with a big iron on his
Grilled black olive and cheese. I really don't think I could get behind that. I made grilled cheese with pickle slices in it, like slices of pickle and bacon sandwiched between cheese, and then grilled cheesed it. It was really messy, kind of juicy, but it was really good. Really good. Like, it's hard to go back to a regular grilled cheese after that. Other than plain cheese, I don't ever really get a single topping pizza. There's just too many other things that could be on your pizza.
And he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. After Texas Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Texas Red.
You do heat pickles if you're deep frying it or putting it in a grilled cheese. You've never had deep fried pickles, man? Oh, it's amazing. Deep fried pickles. I don't think I've ever tried anchovies. I have no idea what I think of them. I've heard that they're salty. That's pretty much all of the things I know about anchovies. I like chives in certain things, like omelets. Ooh, garlic bread grilled cheese would be really good.
And the swiftness of the Ranger is still talked about today. Texas Red is not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped. And the Ranger's aim
that would be better than cheesy garlic bread. It'd be like a whole new level of cheesy garlic bread. See, I like fish. In general, I like most kinds of fish that I've ever tried, but I've never tried an anchovy. I've not found a lot of things that come out of the sea that I don't like. I'm not huge on calamari, but I don't really have an issue with the flavor. I think it's just because they confuse my brain because it wants them to be onion rings. I think that's my biggest issue with calamari. But like, I really like sushi, as long as it's good. Not like Edo Japan sushi, but like good sushi. And I tried gator when I was in New Orleans. It was so good. You guys have to try gator sometime.
Extraordinarily beautiful right
so
now.
worth it. It was amazing.
Howdy, partner. Welcome to the headquarters of the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company. Wrangle up a stool and listen to old Festus jaw a while. If you and old Festus are old pals, say a command now. Otherwise, say, pleased to meet you, and we'll get acquainted. Or, if you have more important things to do than talk to old Festus, say goodbye.
To have been behind the attack. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song.
If you're using garlic pickles, would you really need to stuff your pickle with garlic? I think it would probably have enough garlic. There's anchovies in Caesar dressing? Weird. Well, gator as jerky would be interesting. I had it, like in little deep fried nuggets. dipped in this like spicy sauce. It was real good.
Woohoo! You did it, partner! Bullet for you! Old Festus knew you could do it. I suppose you'll be wanting that prize now. Well then, hold on to your hat.
Fried gator po' boy. That would be really interesting.
Not many people have heard the true story behind Sunset Sarsaparilla. Well, it's a right honor.
That's not how I make Caesar salad.
Without further ado, your prize.
Never had a Caesar salad with anchovies. Never even seen that on a menu. That's interesting.
People didn't have a heap of choices when it came to soft drinks. It was either water or Nuka-Cola. Now, the threat of legal action forces me to say that Nuka-Cola is a swell beverage, but sometimes people just wanted something different, you know? So
I have a texture issue with hummus.
A saloon owner
It's
in a
grainy.
small town decided to make a new type of
It doesn't
soft drink
taste bad
and asked his
if it's
patrons
well
what
made.
flavor they'd like it to be.
But like, it's not my favorite. I prefer a spinach and artichoke dip for something to dip crackery bread things in. Like a hot spinach and artichoke dip.
Stranger said he
So
would
good.
happily share his family's recipe for the drink on one condition. The condition being that the stranger would be allowed to sample the bottle whenever he liked to ensure the recipe was being followed to the letter. The man happily agreed, thinking the drink would make him rich, and the stranger promised to meet him by sundown the next day. The next morning, the sheriff stopped by and reported that the stranger's body was found on the side of the town road. He'd been killed by bandits. The man, cursing his luck, closed the saloon early that day, just as the sun began to set. But after he'd locked the doors, he turned around to find an unfamiliar bottle on the bar with a note beneath it. The note was sealed with blue wax in the shape of a star. Opening it, the man found it contained a recipe for a sarsaparilla-flavored drink. Sampling the bottle's contents and finding it singularly delicious, the man gave silent thanks to his mysterious benefactor, wherever he was. Being an honorable man, the saloon owner paid for the stranger's funeral, thinking it was the least he could do to repay him. The saloon owner went on to become rich selling the new drink, and to this day, some bottles of Sunset Sarsaparilla have a blue star under their caps. Some say the saloon owner ordered it done in honor of the stranger. Others say it's the stranger sampling the bottles like he promised. And that's the legend of the star. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you continue enjoying Sunset Sarsaparilla. The Sunset Sarsaparilla Company has received a number of complaints regarding the prize awarded for handing in Sunset Sarsaparilla stars. Therefore, we have seen fit to provide another prize that we feel will placate the most discriminating customer. Just head through the double doors and follow the hallway to your left to the very end. An attendant will be there to present your prize directly. We at the Sunset Sarsaparilla Company would, once again, like to thank you for your patronage.
Thanks, Holmes.
Long ago, people didn't really have many choices when it came to soft drinks. It was either water or Nuka-Cola.
Chocolate hummus does not sound good. People try to put chocolate into weird things sometimes.
Nuka-Cola is a swell
I had
beverage,
chocolate-covered
but
bacon
sometimes people
once,
just wanted something
which sounds like it would be amazing. Except to make the chocolate stick to it, the bacon inside has to be cold. So it's kind of just gross.
something that tasted far different than anything else. But the man was at a loss as to what kind of flavor to use. He asked
Buffalo
all
hummus,
his
that sounds like it would be
patrons
spicy.
for ideas, but they were no help
Unless it's
at
got
all.
buffalo
Then
meat
one
in it.
day, a stranger walked into the saloon. When asked what he'd like, the stranger replied, You got anything with sarsaparilla?
You can get pumpkin spiced anything if you look hard enough.
Sarsaparilla
Doesn't
in
mean
it,
it should
and said
exist.
so. The stranger told the man that he'd make a deal with him. If the man bought the ingredients, the stranger promised to meet him by sundown the next day and teach him how to make a sarsaparilla drink. The man happily agreed to the deal and had the ingredients waiting the following day.
Sweet potato pie is pretty good.
The sun came and went, and the stranger never came. The man figured he'd been tricked and went to sleep, leaving the ingredients he had purchased
Lots of things are
down by
good with
the
graham
bowl.
crackers.
The next day, the man came
Ooh, that sounds
downstairs
pretty
to
good.
find a single bottle with a note beneath it on the board. The man picked up the note and found it contained a recipe for making a sarsaparilla-flavored drink. It was signed with a blue star. Opening the bottle, the man
Grandmas are
found
the best places to acquire
had the
recipes.
same blue star on it.
Some of my best recipes were my grandma's.
The drink was delicious. That night,
Homemade crust is good as long as you know what you're doing.
and reported that the stranger had been found on the side of the town road, murdered. He'd apparently been attacked by a bandit.
We need to find our way into where we're trying to get. That's a back door. I can't remember exactly how to get into where we're headed.
Now, I don't know about you, but old Festus here never met a bandit that felt anything akin to
The one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar.
Local map.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me, Mr. New Vegas, and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. The influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs has caused a strain on rations there. NCR officials
Pretty much all the
are asking
boxes
for
here have
donations.
empty bottles in them.
One more story for you. During his visit to Hoover Dam, an attempt on the life of NCR President Aaron Kimball was stopped by a quick-thinking civilian. Caesar's Legion is believed to have been behind the attack. This program was brought to you by Gomorrah. Gomorrah. It'll be our secret. And now, I'd like to play one of my very favorite songs for you.
Open the safe first. And this here is technically the prize vault. This guy over here has a holotape. Pew Pew is a special weapon. You can take the deputy badges, but they don't really get you anything. They're not worth money, but they also don't weigh anything.
When you say I love you, it's a sin.
You have to search all of these crates, and they all have caps in them. They total up to about 1,500, and that's the prize. At least that's the prize for us. For that other guy, the prize was suffocating in a vault.
Just over a whole lot of foolish words that's been spoken.
I love you. Yes, I do. I love
That sounds yummy. I could go for so many different kinds of pie right now. I'm hit and miss on sauerkraut. I don't really put it on much. I totally agree. There should be a quest that where you can like meet Mr. New Vegas somehow. But he is an AI, so it would be like a computer terminal or something. He's not like an actual guy out there. He's an AI that I think Mr. House created to run the radio for New Vegas.
I know I'm stupid to be mad boy.
I think I searched all the crates. So that's it. That's what there is to be gained from this quest. I've never made potato pancakes, but I think I would definitely like it.
He melts my foolish heart.
I mean, I'm not Irish, but I feel the same way about potatoes.
Though I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of the cat about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a fool girl. I really shouldn't care. Lord knows.
He could be a robot. Yeah, Mr. New Vegas, he's an AI. That's why he always says the same things and plays the same songs over and over, and has been for a very long time, and will continue for as long as his systems keep running.
Diversity of misery and joy. I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and all because I'm mad about the
I mean, it's possible, but if you Google it, I'm pretty sure that, like, canonically, Mr. New Vegas is an AI program created by Mr. House. If you Google it, that's what you will learn. Yeah, I don't know who that is, but I will be learning about them soon. When I'll be starting Fallout 3 after I finish this playthrough, so eventually I will understand that reference.
Until the moment we met, I had no one to please.
So, basically, these messages inform us that they had never intended for there to be a contest. Somebody just made it up and they kind of rolled with it.
If this is a dream, let me keep on dreaming. Where have you been all my
So from now on out in the game, anytime you find star caps, they just automatically convert to regular bottle caps, and you can just spend them.
I tried to measure my charisma on a Vitomatic Vigor tester once. The machine burst into flames. Whoops, better put on my newsman fedora here. Listeners have been unable to pick up radio broadcasts from Black Mountain recently. Most are calling the static, quote, a welcome improvement. In other news, Top's hotel owner Benny has been killed by an unidentified assailant. His former right-hand man, Swank, consoled mourners.
If I know my pal Benny, he's swinging with the big cat upstairs as we speak. Or he's chasing some angel broad with cans as big as her halo.
Today's headlines were brought to you by Prem. Prem, the other New
I think
Vegas.
here, where it's
And now,
reporting
I'd like to play one of
intruder
my
and
very
major structural
favorite songs
damage,
for you.
is when that other guy broke in and got himself locked in the vault with all of that lovely prize money that he never got to take. I think that's everything to be accomplished here for the most part. Rob the first aid box. Already been this way. Theoretically, this is a great place to steal all of the empty bottles, and then you can refill them at the sink into purified water. Or you can just sell them. Whoops, didn't mean to use the steady. Pretty much everything there is to take around here is empty. Here, take some things.
Grandma's got a present for you.
There we go. Nothing behind that door. We can pretty much get out of here now. Already emptied that one. Ah, yes. Accidentally locked that one.
That jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle, as I go riding merrily along. They sing, oh,
I think we're done here.
And that song ain't so very far from wrong.
Anything interesting for you? believe that is the Mr. Handy that fucked them over.
Oh, I got spurs that jingle. I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle.
Alrighty, emptied those crates. Empty bottles in that one too.
And that song ain't so very far from wrong.
So yeah, that's it for the whole Festus thing.
Though I may have done some fooling, this is why I never fly. 'Cause I got spurs that jingle, I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle.
Ooh, I missed a whole bunch of stuff in the chat. Wow, like a lot. Sorry, guys. Wow. Yeah, man, starting a new job is really exciting. You're a manager now, you're like the boss. Hey man, money's good. And normally today is my sippin' Sunday, and I'm usually drinking a bottle of wine while I do this stream, but I forgot to go to the liquor store, so today was a coffee sippin' Sunday. The only liquor I have left in the house right now is moonshine, and I only have a little bit left, and I don't want to use it up too fast because it comes from Regina, which is not the province. It's in Regina's in Saskatchewan, and I live in Alberta right now, and I don't know where else to get apple pie moonshine that I like as good in this city, so I'm trying to really make it last.
You know, I tried to measure my charisma on a Vitomatic vigor tester once. The machine burst into flames. Here are our top stories. Refugees at Bitter Springs are giving startling accounts of the legate known as
Yeah, I'm
Lanius,
pretty sure I
who
did
is
that
said to
quest
be
like
Caesar's
way
top
earlier
field
in the game.
One refugee told us the legate took over an underperforming squad of troops by beating its commander to death in full view of everyone. The legate then ordered a tenth of his own force be killed by the other 9/10. And you thought your boss was a pain. One more story for you. A hostage crisis between the NCR and the Great Cause
Yeah, no,
was
I did all of
peacefully
Alice's quests except for the Gunrunners one. I never do that
the
one.
hostages released.
It didn't seem
That's all for now.
like
This
something
is
Tasha would do,
Mr. New
so
Vegas
I told
saying,
Alice that that's not something I was interested in because that's an option.
And now, I'd
And
like
then I
to
did
play
the rest
one
of her quests.
very favorite songs for you.
Because I think you have to do that before you can like earn her favor and do that quest to get the chick into the boomers. Never had a martini. I lean much more toward whiskey. See, I don't like dry. I like really sweet wines. I don't like dry wines. I don't like dry liquor. I don't want a drink that makes me thirsty. No, not Virginia. Regina. Regina, Saskatchewan. It's the capital of Canada or some shit like that. Terrible town. I'm not sure why it's the capital of anything. No, Ottawa's the capital of Canada. Regina's the capital of Saskatchewan. Sorry. I said that wrong. No, not Virginia. With an R. Regina. It's actually not French Canadian. It's very un-French. Yeah, there you go. Like Regina, but you don't say it like that. Sounds like a bad ex. Yes, that's a great way to describe Regina. Town's really gone downhill. It used to be a nicer place when I was younger. I went there with my grandparents in the summer for like dragon boat festivals, which are like big canoes that look like dragons. It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's a boat, looks like a dragon. They race them. Well then, for you that's even funnier. Yeah, it's basically just a canoe race, but the canoes look like dragons. It's fun. You just like go hang out in the park and they have like food vendors and stuff. It's basically just a really long canoe. It's like a competitive sport. I think it's like the University of Saskatchewan or something has a team. Yeah. Like, I probably wouldn't do it. I was mostly there for the food. A lot of places I go, I'm there mostly for the food. But the boats were also really cool to look at. But they used to do a lot of really cool festivals and stuff in Regina that I would go to, and now I really just avoid going there if I can help it. The liquor that I have, the moonshine that comes from Regina, I actually got, my grandpa gave it to me, so I didn't have to go to Regina to get it. That's just where it comes from. But that's where like the brewery place, distillery, whatever you would call it, the place that makes it is in Regina. It's definitely got some kind of disease. Like, it's not a great place. Some people have tried to tell me that it's on an upturn again, but I don't know if I believe that. Needs some ointment. Penicillin. Yes, Regina could use some penicillin. Oh, look at that. It's after 8. It's actually... We're at the end of the stream here, guys.
How lucky can one guy be? I kissed her and she kissed me. Like the fella once said, ain't that a kick in the head?
Mustard Tiger. I don't know about that at all. That sounds very strange.
Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep and keep grinning. If this is just the beginning, my life is gonna be beautiful. I've sun shining up to spread
Yeah, tonight was a really great chat. This was awesome. Thank you guys all for being here and for being so participating in the conversation. It was great. I learned some new things, got some good food ideas, and I promised you guys that tonight I was going to watch at least one of those things that you guys keep telling me to watch on YouTube. So I'm going to make it happen, and then I'll let you guys know tomorrow or post on Twitter later tonight or something what I thought. So we'll find out. Yeah. I really appreciate you guys, and thank you all for being here. I hope you all have a great night and a great day tomorrow until the stream starts. We're gonna turn off that awful skipping thing that's happening. And I know, right? Yes, Nuka Break and Red Star. I can probably do both of those ones tonight. Yeah, it's wild that it's already Sunday night. This week went really fast. So tomorrow is going to be Manic Monday. And it's potentially going to be the last stream of this playthrough. So hopefully you guys can make it by tomorrow for the thrilling conclusion. Yeah, I really appreciate all you guys. Thank you for being here. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully.